And then all of a sudden, Diamond pops out of this box, scares the living hell out of me, and I scream and flail.
First of all, thank you so much for listening today. We appreciate you being here, and we love putting on a show. We love hanging out with each other. Obviously, you can tell by listening that we really do genuinely love each other. But when you do a show with each other, and some of us have been together for over 25 years doing it, you know, you're gonna have a pothole here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we hit a pothole here at the studios yesterday. I will tell you, let me just lay it out. We are owned and operated by iHeartRadio. Great company. They take very good care of us. They give us every tool we need in order to get the job done. But I also contribute to some of the things we need, the resources we need to keep the show moving too. We have another company called Elvis Duran Group.
Right.
You know, who's in the group? There's like two of us.
Yeah.
But anyway, to keep the show running, sometimes, you know, we as a company have to bring in resources and things for us to use, and then iHeart brings in stuff. Okay, with that understood, that makes sense, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So people understand where the busted Macintosh computer came in. It's an Apple. Let's move in there. So we have a beautiful, how many inches is this screen? It's a gorgeous Mac.
27.
It's a 27-inch Mac sitting out there at Diamond's desk, where she's right outside the main studio, okay? Gandhi, you have a bird's eye view. Describe the scene.
Okay, so we have a bank of computers basically out there, and our phone screener, our lovely Diamond, sits there, and these computers are lined up in a row next to one another.
Now, there's one computer right in front of Diamond, and what does it say? Andrew, you're the one that printed the sticker. What does it say on that monitor? Yes.
The computer out there.
What does the sticker say on the
It says
monitor?
property of Elvis Duran Group in big letters.
Elvis Duran Group paid for that.
Okay, so the company paid for that. My company, not iHeart. All right, so that's basically my property. Okay, we'll move on. It's a company that okay. So who wants to tell this story about what happened to the 27-inch Mac?
I do.
Do you need a price on this Mac or no?
To it.
Yeah. Froggy, you're of everything Mac and everything Apple. What is the replacement value of this piece of equipment?
To purchase this Mac again right now would cost $2,400, $23.99. It is a 27-inch Mac with the Retina 5K display and the nano texture glass.
Yeah, but that's an older one.
512 gigabyte.
It's an older one. It's
No,
But you can't go back and get get the older one. You have to get replacement value of what you would purchase today.
Right.
Yeah. No one speak out of turn, please, because it's going to be a free for all. Believe me, before this is all over, we're going to be throwing crap at each other. Computers. All right, so to replace this unit that obviously has been damaged, it would be let's call it $2,500, including shipping and everything. Right? Okay.
Correct.
Let's make it $2,500, and that's still very conservative. All right, where do we start? What happened yesterday that made this poor piece of equipment end up on the floor and smashed to smithereens?
Gandhi, if you want to tell it, you can, but can I just preface the story by saying I scare very easily.
No. Scotty, you're out of turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead, Gandhi. Tell him what happened in your Gandhi way.
Okay, so there is need to go a little bit, what Scotty just said. He is very, very easily frightened. So because of that, everybody scares him all the time. Diamond definitely does it the most. She enjoys it. So in the morning, she walked in, scared the crap out of Scotty. He had a little heart attack. Then I made fun of him for how easily he frightens. And I scared him again later in the day. Then, so that's twice now, Scotty's been scared. So clearly he's on edge. He's feeling some kind of way about things. Then a plot was hatched to put Diamond into a box, have Sam record it as Scotty walks by. Then Nate would ask him to check something. Scotty would look in the box. Diamond would jump out, give him a heart attack. It was executed basically in that way. However, Scotty was standing very close to one of the computers and then smacked it when he got afraid. If you watch any other video of Scotty, he always freaks out and then his hand comes flying forward with something every time, right? So
he flails.
He does flail. I don't think he can help it. He's a flailer. It happens. So he flailed a little bit. His hand hits this computer. The computer falls to the ground and breaks.
So the accessories here are Nate, Diamond, Sam, and Scotty. Who else was involved with this?
I think that was it.
Well, I witnessed it.
Well, yeah,
Nate,
we witnessed it.
This is the first I've heard about Nate being a part of this.
I know.
How is Nate part of it?
All I was asked to do was to find a way to get Scotty over there. Whether or not he went over there, that was totally up to him.
But you knew what they were doing.
I knew that he. Yeah.
Done.
You're an accessory.
And producer Sam, shame on you for being a part of this diabolical scheme.
I know. I will admit it was my brainchild. I was just trying to give Diamond a good time. I just wanted to see my kids happy.
Danielle, aren't you glad, and Froggy, aren't you glad we're not there to be blamed for this?
I'm glad I wasn't part of this one.
All right.
Because I probably would have joined in had I been there.
Okay.
Again, watch the video now at Elvis Duran on Instagram. And while you're there, give me a follow, won't you?
Yes.
Because his numbers are going down.
Or dwindling.
Okay, so as far as replacing the equipment, Froggy, thanks for coming to the stand, and it'll be about $2,500 to replace this, okay?
Correct.
Scotty, I think we're going to go right to you. You were the one scared. You were the one that flailed your arms. You're the one that knocked my equipment off the desk and sent it down like 100 floors to the street below. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I was lured out of the studio by Nate asking about tablecloths. And we just so happened to have pizza up here yesterday. So I was like, oh, okay. I walked into the back. I saw the 3 tablecloths. I was like, okay, man, there's 3. And then as I walked back out, I saw Sam standing behind the wall giggling. And I'm like, you're an idiot. And I just kept walking. And then all of a sudden, Diamond pops out of this box, scares the living hell out of me, and I scream and flail like I normally do. And, shame on me for being scared 3 times in one morning, but I wasn't expecting it again. And unfortunately, my arms flailed, and I hit the computer, and I saw it in slow motion falling off the desk, and I couldn't grab it. And I just say, I'm so sorry, but this never would have happened without those 3 idiots doing it to me.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add to your statement? Because this is the end of your statement.
That's all I have. I'm truly sorry for damaging your equipment.
All right. Yes, Danielle.
Can someone take the stand that's not actually there? His wife, Amy, said that you guys all know that he flails his arms, right? The reason she doesn't scare him at home is because she's always afraid he's going to break something because she knows he flails his arms.
Yes.
So she said you need to take that into account when you're doing
And if
Very
you look
good
at,
point,
if you look
Danielle.
at every other video where they've scared me, you see flailing.
Yes. Yeah.
So they
All
knew
right.
that this was going to happen. And
Yes.
don't
All
do
right.
it near a computer.
All right. Don't throw sharp objects. We learn lessons. Don't flail. Don't scare Scotty. He'll flail and break something. Scary. I do believe this is a court of law, and I don't hear any. There you go. Here we go. We're calling this the case of the. What do we want to call this? The case of the
Scare and flail.
scary flailing computer fall. Yeah, we'll come up with a better name. All right.
Okay.
Let me enter this into the record one more time. I'm sorry. Okay. If we're going to buy a new computer, can we get rid of this typewriter? And also this bongo. Who's playing the bongos?
I think Doug Llewellyn.
Not the dance mix.
All right. We need new equipment here. We're about to get it. All right, let's move on to Scary. Scary, do you have anything to add
Yes.
to this from your perspective? Because you watched it go down.
I witnessed this entire thing from beginning to end. And I will say, this plan was thought of and hatched by Sam, who was standing there with her video waiting because there is this thirst to get social media content and add to your Instagram story by everybody here, including myself. But
So Sam is under the bus.
First of all, Scary.
I want-
Wait,
Okay,
no,
Sam. No,
Look,
we'll
you
come
will
to you in a
have your
moment.
turn.
Okay.
You'll
Oh, wait,
have
so
your turn.
Sam was the mastermind? Is that
Hold
what
on,
we're
hold
learning?
on. Scary needs to
Oh, I need
finish.
to write that
Sam
down.
was the
Yeah, write
mastermind.
that down, Danielle.
Sam, mastermind.
Wait, hold on. Scotty was the
Listen here,
innocent victim.
Sam.
Scotty was the innocent victim here, where because they know how he gets.
Scary told Sam to wait her turn.
We've got dozens of video of Scotty being scared by Diamond.
Okay.
So that's like almost an old bit. But
I've already
the fact
made my
that it's like the
judgment.
Jack in the Box comes out of the box, which is Diamond, to scare Scotty, was all just a plot by Sam to get content for her
Well,
Insta
okay.
story.
We'll find out when we get to her. Thank you, Scary. Let's move to Diamond. Diamond. There's a key missing. There's no A on my typewriter.
Gotta get rid of this crappy typewriter.
Hey,
Yeah, this sucks.
let's go to Diamond. Diamond, who Scary is now naming the Jack in the Box. Diamond, from your perspective, what did you see, and what do you think needs to happen here?
Well, first, Your Honor, I'd like to say you look amazing today.
Thank you. You as well.
Ass kissing now.
Ass kisser.
Diamond.
ASSKISSER.
There's no way. There's no way.
Okay.
Well, what I will say is I was told to get in the box.
By who?
Okay? Samantha. Now,
Okay.
what happened when I got in the box is up in the air for me because I don't know. Nate and Sam both.
So you had no
worked
idea.
To close the top
You had
of the
no.
box.
You had no idea.
Objection, Your Honor.
Wait, you had no idea why you were getting into a
No,
box.
I knew why I was getting in the box.
Okay,
I knew
you
what I
were
was
going
doing.
to-
But I want to make this very clear. If this was my plan on my own, it would have been done very differently.
Okay, Hal, that doesn't matter. We just have to talk
There's
about
a
what
lot
did
of
happen.
turncoating going on here.
Okay. All right. So I'm in the box. I don't know what's going on. I can't see him. For all I
How did
know,
you know
he's
when
right
to jump
next
out?
to me.
How did
Because
you know
I
when to
could
jump
see
out of the box?
Nate from the box, and he gave me the wink.
What are you talking about? You're erroneous.
Well, you're next. You're coming up. You're coming
Wow. Perjury. Perjury.
up. Hold on. You're coming up, Nate. You'll have your
Straight
moment.
up perjury.
So, Diamond, are you saying that you should not be blamed at all for what happened?
No. Listen, I know what I did. I scare people all the time. I know that there are consequences. I'm willing to,
See,
you know.
Diamond is the only one.
Taking
Only one
responsibility.
who's stepping up and taking responsibility, and that will be taken into account. Let's move on.
At your mercy. At your mercy, Your Honor.
I don't know. Nate is, I don't know about you guys, but Nate is really, really turning out to be a
There's
prime
been
suspect
so
here.
much lying here.
Okay.
Guys are all turncoats.
Hold on.
Perjury.
I will have. Let me type this into the record. Shut up.
Wow.
All right, let's go to Sam.
never
Sam,
been-
you've been thrown under the bus by everyone here, saying that you have a thirst for posting and getting response to your videos online, and that was the reason all this happened.
I have, and thank you so much, Diamond, for not coming to my aid. Because, Scary Jones, I know you need to have ownership on social of all your stuff, but I was using Diamond's phone because this was a gift for her. This wasn't for my social. She just needed someone to direct.
Hey, Sam, whose idea was this?
This was my idea. It was a gift to Diamond.
Okay, wait, you said.
It was a gift.
Okay,
It was a gift to
let me-
Diamond.
okay, question, producer Sam.
Yes.
You said, okay, I've got an idea. I
Yes.
know Scotty's easily scared. Diamond, let's get you in a box. And I will record from across the room. Scotty will come in. You will jump out and scare him. And you came up with the entire idea.
Correct. Yes, I did.
Okay.
So
All right.
there was a reason that we involved Nate. It was because it was his job to get Scotty in the right position. Scotty was not where he was supposed to be. Nate was supposed to get Scotty on the other side of the computers next to the box out of harm's
It's
way.
all a part of your devious plan,
Sounds like
Sam.
Sam's pulling all the strings.
It
here.
is. Scary, you've had your turn, sir.
The mastermind, Sam.
Sam, mastermind. But I
Just
see,
bop, scary.
here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you say it was all your idea, but I'm not hearing you taking responsibility for the damage.
No, but I am willing to split the damage with Nate because
no.
Diamond was in the box.
Oh, no.
By the way, it doesn't matter what you're willing to. I will make.
It's true.
I will determine who pays for what.
It's true. You are the judge, but I am just saying that no, I don't fault Diamond, and no, I don't fault our weird Pinocchio puppet moving Scotty B who can't control his limbs.
Okay. Nate, who are you talking to on the phone? You know you're in a court of law here.
I realize I'm getting my attorney.
And by the way,
attorney?
Diamond, they told you to get in the box. If they told you to jump off the Empire State Building, would you do it?
This is why I'm willing to take responsibility for my portion.
No.
Okay.
I appreciate that. I will determine who is responsible. Okay, finally
to be
we need
fair,
to go to.
can we say one more thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Gandhi, always back to you. Absolutely.
Once Nate steps in, who is technically the boss, and tells her to do something, and as part of it, what choice does she have? We're at work.
No, no,
choice does
not
she
getting
have?
in a
We're at
box.
work.
Okay. Well,
Getting in a box is part of the
that
job
holds
description.
no water. That holds no water because, as you know, no one listens to what Nate has to say anyway. Guys, we really need to move forward here because there's another trial that needs to take place after a scheduled to have the courtroom.
Okay.
Nate, your lights are blinking. People are calling.
Yeah. I refer you to Jessica, my attorney. She's on 24.
Jessica, you have an attorney? Okay. Yeah. Hello, Jessica, the attorney. Jessica believes that you are using all your legal terms in the wrong sense.
Doesn't matter. She can use the correct terms.
I have been requested to act as his representing attorney, which means at this point I'm going to retract that statement.
Thank you.
He's just saying things.
So now that he's paying you money, then you're not calling him a dumbass anymore. All right, go right ahead.
Okay.
I would like to explain that perjury is when someone is lying under oath. So if they're perjuring themselves.
Which I use correctly in terms of Diamond lying on the stand.
Okay, so I don't know what sort of law that is your foundation for your practice,
criminal defense.
Oh, then you're in the right house because there's a bunch of criminals running around this place. So I mean, look, someone's at fault here. Someone needs to be held accountable. It sounds like a lot of people are a part of the shenanigans. But as our outside attorney that Nate's paying anyway, might as well ask you, what would you say is the outcome, or what should the outcome be?
So I will say that fault can be apportioned by percentages. So the court of law may have to establish, the Elvis Duran court of law, who is the most responsible, and then who's paying what percentage of this $2,500 to the Elvis Duran Corp or group back.
Yes.
See, that's what I should be a lawyer. I'm thinking the same thing. I think that there's a lot of people responsible, and certain people should pay more of a percentage than the others.
But Scotty's not one of them. He was
I agree.
Scotty, I object.
Okay. All right. You're all out of order. By the way, I know that Jessica Gandhi, who is very, very smart, she's been making a list of culpability that we need to. Let's go ahead and check in with the list of culpability.
So the way I see this playing out.
Wait, I haven't defended myself yet.
Shut up. Go ahead, Gandhi.
Wait, Jessica, come on, what are you guys doing?
Oh my God.
We don't want to tick off the judge, so don't speak out of turn.
Oh,
I'm having a sidebar with Gandhi.
Oh my God.
If we're at the bar, would you like a cocktail? What can I serve you?
Yes. Can I get a whiskey on the rocks? Thank you.
You know what, Jessica? I never passed a bar.
That's
in your life.
Gandhi, the list of culpability as you see it.
Okay,
please.
as I see it, first and foremost, to blame Apple for making crappy products. After that, it's Sam's fault. Then
I'm going to
Nate's
object
fault.
to that one.
Then it's Nate's fault after Sam. After Nate, it's Diamond. After Diamond, it's Scotty. Scotty's least to blame.
No, Scotty has no fault. He was in his studio doing his job, and he was pulled out of there.
Okay,
I said.
Can I say something? Or
yes.
So if Sam is the mastermind, she should do 50% of the money, and then Nate 25 and Diamond 25, because they're also part of it. And who gets in a box when someone tells you to get in a box?
Oh, whoa.
Wait.
All right.
Jessica, what am I paying you for?
Jessica, we're now going to put your client on the stand, okay? The defendant, Nate, is now... Jessica, is there anything do you want to send these hearings a certain way? Do you have questions for him? Should we just let him talk?
I do. I can ask questions of my client. Yes.
All right, go ahead.
If you'd like. Nate, who devised the entire plan?
Sam and Diamond.
Okay, so had it not been for Sam and Diamond, would the computer be broken at this moment?
No, it would still be intact, sitting on the desk.
Okay, so therefore, you have no culpability or no liability as it relates to the event occurring and getting planned.
That is correct.
By the way, I must say to counsel, you are defending a known murderer.
Yeah, she did this trial for the publicity. We all know that.
Anyway, back to you, counselor.
My client rests his case as to the percentage of culpability. Had it not been for the chain of events, he would not have been involved.
All right.
You're great.
Well, thank you, Jessica. I don't know what we've accomplished here.
My innocence.
It's nice to have you here. It's nice to have someone with actually has a brain on the show. Yes, Froggy.
When we're done with this trial, I would like to charge Gandhi with slander on Apple products. We can do that secondly.
Please, that crap-ass computer barely hit the ground and it's shattered.
Well, no, they're not supposed to hit the ground. I think we all pretty much know you're not supposed to throw your computer on the friggin' ground.
You're not.
And Jessica, if you want, you actually said something when she was slandering the Apple Corporation. What was your thought there?
I had objected because I truly disagree. My Apple runs my law firm.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Until someone knocks it over.
Until someone jumps out of a box
Exactly.
at your law firm. All right, thank you, Jessica. Thank you for listening. Thanks for your point of view. I do appreciate it. One more point from Diamond. Yes, Diamond.
I just have to say this. We are not dealing with a completely innocent victim in Scotty B.
Scotty.
Okay?
Okay.
The video clearly shows that he grabbed the computer. Also, Scotty is over dramatic.
No.
Yes. Yes.
You knew that.
I just
before
want
you scared
the
him.
jury to remember that when
Diamond,
you are.
But you knew that from scaring him over and over.
Exactly.
But
we know how.
You would not have put your grown-ass woman body in a box and jumped out unless you knew he was an overreacting
Right.
whatever.
But one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Like I said, if it was me, he would have been closer to me. He wouldn't have been on the other
Okay,
side.
well-
I didn't tell him where to
That was
stand.
Nate's
I didn't
job.
tell him where to stand.
That was
As
Nate's
they
job.
say,
It was.
there
Nate's
are
job.
three very important Latin words in law. They are woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Listen to me. If I hit you with a hammer, you don't blame the hammer, right?
Okay,
Scotty
thank you,
was just a tool
Scary.
in
Scary.
this case.
Scary.
I am a tool.
Scotty's always the
this
tool.
room is filled with tools. All right. Okay. It's now time. We got to hurry here. We've been going on and on and on. Let me. Good God, man.
I'm sweating.
I know. There's another case ready to come into the courtroom. They need it.
It's Apple against Gandhi. They're waiting.
Well, here's the issue. I'm going to go ahead and start doling out my thoughts. First of all, this computer does need to be replaced. It's going to cost $2,500 to do so.
Wow.
I paid for it originally, or that my company did, and okay. First of all, I do see Scotty as having no responsibility whatsoever.
Yes. Go, Scotty.
Agreed.
He does flail his arms. He is overdramatic. And that's the whole reason you guys pulled this prank, because you knew he would flail. You knew he would be overdramatic.
Yep.
And he was lured to the scene of the crime. He was not there on his own will.
He was
He
lured.
was the tool.
Nate, you were partially responsible for luring him in and then giving Diamond the wink when it was time to jump out of the box.
By the way, we never got to that fact. There was no wink, nothing whatsoever.
How did
Diamond,
That
she
was
know to jump out of the box?
perjury.
And
That was
how
perjury.
did I see a wink from a
I
box
honestly
anyway?
don't know how she knew how to spring out of the box, because when she did, I was like, well, why didn't she wait until she was closer?
Gandhi, do you think there is actual line of sight between that box and Nate? Do you think he really could have winked at her and told her to jump out? You were there. You saw it happen.
I saw the whole thing happen.
Then how responsible is Nate?
Now, Nate's back was turned to me, so I cannot tell if he winked or not. And I love Diamond and would love to be able to say he did. I think the logistics of it make it impossible for her to have seen a wink from Nate.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, Diamond, I don't know. Gandhi's turning against you,
Whoa, my
even
own
though
friends.
you actually slept under the stars with each other in the middle of Yellowstone National Park.
But I still
Bears
blame
tried
Nate
to eat
because
you.
he's a boss.
No, not really. All right. And then there's Sam. Sam, who I just get the feeling all fingers point to Sam as far as being the mastermind behind putting this together and choreographing this heinous deed.
Heinous
Yeah,
deed.
you know.
Heinous.
My idea, I hired a poor team of executors.
Oh, she's still blaming everyone else.
That's my fault.
Them, though.
Okay, well.
Oh my God.
All right. So in other words, you are now admitting in front of everyone that you are the mastermind
I
behind this.
admitted before court started. Yes, this was my idea.
Oh my God, we just wasted 45 minutes of our lives.
I don't know why you guys didn't hear that.
So who has to pay for what, Elvis?
Yeah, what's your
What's
percentage
going on here?
What's the
of
percentage?
culpability?
Here's what's going to happen. I will hold this over your heads from now on.
No.
The computer we bought how long ago? How old is this computer, Andrew?
Andrew, how is the computer?
2014.
Oh, it's old.
A
Okay,
7-year-old computer.
It still works like a beaut.
It was.
It's still.
It did work like a beaut.
It did. It still does. It's just cracked on the screen, right? I don't. But there could be damage going on underneath we don't know about.
Right.
Yes.
Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to replace the computer if needed. We may not even need that because now a lot of people are working at home and don't need it. So I have to decide whether or not we're just going to hobble along with just one less computer or get another one. I will take care of the damages. My company will take care of the damages.
Oh.
But I'm doing so. In doing so, I will always hold it over your heads.
No. Elvis, what's your Venmo, Elvis? I can't deal with this. What's your Venmo?
If I were you, I would be Venmoing me as much money as you can. No. I have not decided if we're going to replace the computer. I don't think we need it. But the thing is, it's damaged. I paid for it. And I feel like I should be compensated.
Yeah. And you could get them to do lots of things for you now, like, I really need coffee, Sam. Remember that time you broke my computer?
Siri says it's Elvis's fault.
It's not my fault. How's it my fault?
Siri says if you were in the studio that it wouldn't have happened, and therefore it falls back on you. I'm like, no, you can't blame Elvis.
That's stupid.
Good try, Siri.
Yeah, thank you.
Stay out of the law.
I should throw you in jail for just being so idiotic. I should get you off the streets because you're a danger to the people on the streets with that sort of. Seriously.
Dumbass.
Anyway, I love you all. You're my family, but I do want you to understand that when accidents happen, someone should be held responsible. And once again, I'm playing the nice guy, and I'm letting you get away with murder.
You really are.
Computer murder.
Again, because it's these things in our history you'll always remember, and you'll always remember Elvis is a good guy. So really, I basically turned the smashed computer, the Mac smithereens, into an all about me scenario.
Was that your plan the whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
I just took up 30 minutes of people's time just so everyone could know I'm a great guy.
Mac and trashed.
I love it.
I feel like this case should have been called Mama Always Said, Don't Play Ball in the House.
Don't play ball in the house. Feel free to check out the video and vote for yourself at Elvis Duran at Instagram. And feel free to follow me. The bongos. Making it sound like we really should take a break. We'll be back after this. Thank you for listening today.